Hey, traders, this is Steve with the Stock Index Trading Room, and let me get my screen up here for you, and we can get started. It looks like you have that now. I hope this finds you well in this weekly video recap. I'm going to share with you a concept that is proprietary to the Stock Index Trading Room. We've developed this uh, working for the past year and 3 or 4 months on this for our members' benefit, and that's what we do. Um, we're going to show you how we use proprietary smart structure line driven derived support and resistance to find protected entries. And we'll share what that means in a chart in just a minute. The first thing I want to do is make this legal. So we're going to show you market entry signals. We're going to show you track records. Um, we're not predicting the future. We're not saying that, the future is going to be exactly that or anywhere near that. We don't know the future, neither do you. We believe the future is going to be more like the past rather than less like the past. We've proven that over the last 7.5 years as we've had our room open. But these signals we show you may never win again, and they may never lose again. We simply don't know that. Past performance is not indicative of future results. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. StuckIndexTradingRoom.com is how to find out more about us or come and join us. Support at Stuck Index Trading Room. We'll get emails to us and we'll get back with you. So what we're going to do here, insider secrets to using structure-based support and resistance to find protected entries. Now, if you want a more detailed explanation or insight into, okay, why does this work so well? Please review the science behind market expansion in our YouTube channel. Okay. This is, I'm showing you Wednesday. Wednesdays are not the best days to trade. Y'all know that if you trade. But anyway, I'm doing this Thursday morning to get it queued up for the weekend. So this is Wednesday, and that's the way we do things. Okay. That's the way we do things. So what we're going to show you is basically this green line and red line running through the chart is our smart structure line support and resistance. It is local data driven, which means it's very powerful. Some support and resistance concepts will take a hypothetical line that's 4 hours old and people wonder why it doesn't affect, why it's not effective in the market. There's got to be, live orders that this is either protecting or breaking through for it to be significant. Okay. And the science behind market expansion will explain that to you. And we work with this and this every day in our room. So here's how we're doing. Very, very simple market entry. You're going to see as we go through the day, there is a pretty high tendency, 80+%, that when price hits our support line, we bounce, this is called a cap because it stops price. This is called a straddle because this 8-tick bar is straddling our smart structure reference line. This is like a trap. And 2 weeks from now, I'll show you how we separate this from everything else and identify with a very high past proven track record how to exactly find the traps. What we're going to do is Trap Trader Oscillator reads order flow breakout and strength. We're just going to use strength, order flow strength. Okay. Anytime we go through the midpoint line, there is sufficient order flow strength to think we're going to continue. And you'll start to see that, and it can get a little choppy. Job opening and labor turnover jolts number came out here, and you can see we're getting a full screen 100 bars in a minute. So we're not going to mark anything in that. The only reason I put this in, it's 15 minutes before, is because it didn't work very well. Had this worked really, really well, we wouldn't even have put that in. I want to show you uh, a realistic recap of this. and what you can expect. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's let the number come out. Let's wait 10 minutes. There's no magic behind 10 minutes. Now we have, this is our new bread and butter. I'm showing you one of several. If you've looked at our in and out, you can, that will be an in and out. And but again, inside, the numbers coming out, things like that. What are we doing? Trap Trader Oscillator is in an overvalued area. Okay, that gives us the maximum expectation of an average win size larger than the loss, or larger than a stop. Okay, that's all. That's all this is. It's statistical probabilities that putting an odds so heavily in our favor that we know over a long period of time it's going to work out for us. Okay, but we're overvalued and we go through the midpoint line. That's it. We say CS cap or straddle CS2 goes through two lines. Okay, overvalued through the midpoint. And again, that one didn't work very well. It only went down 3 points. Here we break and the market's still trying to resettle the number, but we have a high level of expectation that the market's going to rotate up, right? Because we're on a green background. So we would like for it to come down and get extremely undervalued, smart momentum type twos. Lots of good things in here. If you followed our work, this was the first signal we took 7.5 years ago, a strong Batman. This concept has a track record for 7 years, right about 80. It's actually about 81% over thousands of trades for 5 points. Okay, so the people that have been with us have done well with that market entry. They may never win again, they may never lose again, but we think the thousands of winners that we've had with that since we opened a room, we think that'll be sufficient. So back on track here. People will go, well, that's the only thing, I'm not going to trade it. And that's fine. That's not what we do. But we're showing you one of several here. The chart's a little sticky. This is a pretty big chart and it's calculating some stuff. So are we overvalued? Yes, we are. Are we cap or straddle? Yes, we are. Do we go through the midpoint line? Yes, we do. There's an entry. All right. Okay, so we're bouncing, and we take this out. This is science behind this. Is our congestion box. It breaks up. We fully expect the market to rotate up from here. Okay, undervalued midpoint line. Checks all the boxes. There we go. We'll put that one in because it's in. Here we get one. Oh no, not through the midpoint line. Oh no, not through the midpoint line. Doesn't mean you shouldn't trade it. It's going to be your call. We're showing you one entry. Now we're out of time already. The day's over. Okay. So like I said earlier, not a very good day. Not a great day. 4 entries. They all performed well, but just not, not monster days like we have on some days. What I've done here is the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trading days. I had the week and then it was like, well, let me go and see if I can find a losing day. I'm serious, y'all. And I got tired of doing it. I just said, man, to heck with it. I'm not going back a bunch of weeks to find, try to find a day that didn't work. This is 2 points, 3 points, and 5 points. We don't suggest you trade that way, and I really don't think anybody would. But people do whatever. Some people like to super scalp a couple of points. Where here we've got 90% for 2 points, 15 tick stop. That's a pretty cool edge. Get a little more profit. Okay, win rate's a little smaller, obviously. Get a little more profit. Let's come down to we're using a 15 tick stop. You can use a smaller stop and take more risk and make less money, but it's still profitable. Right, 15's pretty good over years. months and not minutes. But here we're doing a 5-point trade. We're taking 20 ticks, we're giving 15 ticks, we're winning 63% of the time. So win rate plus 50%, yep. Win size greater than the loss size, yep. Checking all the boxes. Checking all the boxes. Okay, so that's all this is. That's all that is. I'm gonna be quick and expedient with your time. I'm gonna hop out of here. If you have questions, get in touch with us. But on behalf of World Cup trading champion Rob Mitchell and all the members of the Stock Index Trading Room, happy trading. If this or anything else we do looks like it might fit, reach out to us, shoot us emails. If you have questions, come and join us, and happy trading.